southernmost point here on Lake Tahoe that's in Nevada. I see some tall buildings which would lead me to believe that they are casinos. The train is flatter too.
The train is?
The train.
Where is it? Choo-choo! Better have ESPN too.
And this is the former home, well, on the other side of the state line, is the former home of our son Richard Del Perio. I'll have to call
right.
Richard.
The bad boy. The good boy.
I can't remember which ski resort he worked at. I'm thinking it might be Holiday.
Oh, maybe.
It was either Holiday or Heavenly, but I think it was Holiday.
He is our bar restaurant owner. So.
Yeah, Lakeside Inn and Casino, happy hour, $1 drinks.
Boy, we better get in there for you, so you can start in on that buck drinks.
Yeah, I think one would do it.
Okay, that's probably it, 207 when we come out, right?
Yes. The Kingsbury grade.
Yep, that looks like it.
It's a grade.
Look at this place. This looks like a huge city. I wonder where Rich used to work. So.
He worked at the ski resorts.
Oh, so they're further up or something?
They're up in the foothills. Obviously, you have to be up in the hills to ski.
Yeah, well, you get ski down, right?
Yeah, well, eventually you got to get down, yeah.
Casino parking, okay. Where Caesars is here? Yeah, this is where the Calneva, the one that's right on the border of Calneva, right?
I didn't see one listed.
The one that Frank Sinatra.
I know, but I didn't see it listed.
Okay. Maybe it's held on to the Calneva. DJ Dan. Men After Midnight. Exotic Male Review. Uh-oh. See impersonators of your favorite stars.
How about impersonators of your favorite Starbucks?
That'd be good. So are we almost at the state line here? We must be.
Almost. Harris, there's Caesars.
Caesars, Harris. We'll be having our dinner tonight at one of these places.
Tahoe Bills.
Bob Dylan, July 19th.
Oh, wow. If we could just stay here just 3 more days.
3 more days we could see Bob Dylan. We could watch him prop him up there.
Oh. Yes, love, just like a woman.
Oh, Dylan, yeah. Okay, is that Calva? Which one is our hotel here?
There are several to choose from.
Okay, well we're at the border.
Calvarado. The Calvarado Motel.
I don't know how much that is.
Ooh, look at that thing over there.
What?
Look at that thing across the street.
How is it?
Yeah. But I think it says, welcome to California. Look at it. California State Line has a traffic light.
Right at the border.
That's the only state that I've crossed into that you had to stop before you went in.
Stop right there, yeah.
You got a red light. Well, I'm going to turn this off and we're going to look for a room. We're walking over to the beach since we got beach privileges. Kelvin's nice. And to get in the water and see how cold it is. With the snow up there in the mountains, you never know. So it is the middle of July. And we're looking at snow.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, we're going to break out the song and jump in. Or is that, did I bring my song? I can't even remember.
No, I think I left it at home.
Well, I got
I'll turn this back on when we get in. Here we are at the beach. Not exactly Santa Monica.
No, it isn't.
But then it's not crowded like Santa Monica.
It's not Paris Lake, is it?
Huh? Sand is a little more coarse. The sand is a little more coarse.
Yeah.
All right. Through the trees up there is a ski Or that's the gondola to the top of the mountain.
Are you going to go up and put your toes in?
And there's the ski slopes over there.
That's probably where Richard was, huh?
One of them.
No wonder Richard liked this place. You got the beach, you got the bay.
I don't think he was coming to the beach in, February.
No. No. Pretty clean.
Yeah, it does.
It's unusual.
What, a clean beach? The sand is really coarse.
You gonna take your feet in?
Yeah, I'll take
I'll
it.
hold this while you're doing the swing in. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate on your feet here. You're taking off your shoes. I have socks on.
Oh, is that cold?
Oh, it's cold, sir? Oh, that's it. That's the only.
Snow up there.
Huh?
Take your shoes off and go in.
Me? Oh, it's too cold, I think. I don't want to take my
Put your
socks.
hand in there then.
I will.
Let it feel. It's not ice cold.
Yeah.
It's just colder than what I would like to. Remember, that's right on the shore where it's usually the warmest.
What kind of fish are in there? Trout?
Yeah.
Well, that's the guy when we go out.
Over there, that little bed of land.
Well, no, this is close to here, Nevada. That's ocean.
Oh, there's a stern wheeler over there. And this looks pretty stern.
It's very stern. It's like Howard's.
Look, there's somebody parasailing.
Yeah. That's where I want to be. Parasailing. The problem is when the sucker drops in the water. Right?
Oh, these people aren't afraid of getting wet.
No? What is that for?
They're not afraid of getting wet either.
I doubt if they stay here all year, though.
Oh, it doesn't freeze.
Doesn't freeze?
Did that Emerald Emerald Cove froze over 1 year. That's that river. And the water over there.
Why, it doesn't get as cold?
The water's too deep, I guess.
Huh?
The water, for some reason, it doesn't. Whether it's because the water's too deep or what, I don't know. Yeah? We weren't exactly here an hour, were we?
No. Well, with the walking.
Oh, I needed to take a still picture here. I'm going to shut this off from the advertising.
Wow, look at that. Topaz Lake.
Is that what it said?
What's that?
You just kind of come over a ridge and all of a sudden there's water here.
Must be some river dammed up.
Anyway, we're getting close to the border between Nevada and California again.
We're coming into California.
We've crossed it several times in the last few days at different places.
Well, this will be our final descent into California for, for a while. Until we leave again.
Topaz Lodge.
There it is. And I get the feeling right down here is the border. Casino, it says here, so. It's
Probably the
probably.
last hurrah for casinos.
Yep. Could have got gas there. $1.63. Is this the border?
Probably pretty soon.
It probably is the border.
Sign down here.
Should be coming into beautiful California. Maybe just like Tahoe, it's a split lake.
Right there.
There
California. It's the last time.
Well, we're back home in California now. We only have 400 and some miles to go.
Yeah. Getting ready to go through some more mountain passes, but that's the Sierras in front of
Look
us.
at that snow up there. Still there.
That road to the right goes to Sonora, which is gold mining town. It's heading towards Southern California. And the backside of Yosemite, which I'm sure we'll get some on film when we get closer. This is Mono Lake. This is where Los Angeles gets their water.
Wow. That is a trip. There used to be a lot bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. Before William Mulholland.
Or by calling Yards toll-free at 1-877-98
People go up to Yosemite for a week.
at 388-95.
As long as they go up for Yellowstone. Fire prevention is very important. That's the back door. Back door to Yellowstone. I think the pass is like 10,000 feet. Right here at Lee Vining. Yosemite on one side and Mono Lake on the other. And more mountains ahead of us. Pulled into Manzanar, and they're building a museum here. So we're going to take a little drive around the back and see what we see. We're here between Independence and Lone Pine. Okay, we're driving back along the what's left of Manzanar, the Japanese internment camp during World War II.
Wow.
Barracks number 1.
This is where they stuck everybody in
14.
the war, in World War II, because they happened to be Japanese descent. One of the black eyes on America here. It's got a beautiful view, but you probably froze your ass off in the wintertime here. I don't see any other barracks here, so.
I do over there, but I'm not quite sure how to get there. Probably at the end of this road. Baseball field. These are the baseball fields. Another closed road. There's the Catholic Church. That was nice of them to give them a Catholic church. I wonder how many were Catholic. A lot of slabs here where they probably had the building.
Yeah. The road is closed. How do you get out of here?
No, you follow the arrow.
You just have to stop right here. Follow the yellow brick road. We're all around Manzanar here. Some of the guys in the camp here went to fight for America in the war. Some of them did that.
People that were here were probably the ones that were closest to home. Some of them they sent to Alabama.
Oh, yeah, they sent to Arkansas, Utah.
Some up in Idaho.
Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming.
Yeah. These people here were probably all locals, you know, California. Look at these trees.
John Shepherd Ranch.
What's that mean?
There's probably a guy that had a ranch, and they took his ranch to use it for this internment camp.
They didn't do this to the Germans. They didn't do it to the Italians.
It's too difficult to tell them apart from the already citizens. Well, I guess some of the Japanese are already citizens.
Well, The Germans were the one that would say Sig Heil when you said hello to them.
Yeah.
Mein Führer!
There's the orchard.
Where's the orchard? Where's the tree?
Lots of trees. I don't know what kind of orchard it was.
Manzanar.
Putting my little dream catcher in there and my bear. They were not part of Manzanar.
Sure were.
There's some yellow tape.
Yep.
Lot 34 garden.
Set up there, not to, take any relics or anything.
Right.
There's something
There's
way
a
out
big
there.
monument.
A big white
R.A.
sign.
Wilder Farm.
This goes out there or not.
I think it does.
Mike?
Administration.
I bet you they brought
Hospital complex.
all
Doctor's
the old
quarters.
guys out here that, those two things.
Hospital garden.
They might be the only ones.
There's like a well there. Yeah,
Is
there's
there?
a creek.
Yeah.
There's a stone well.
Road closed, road
There's
closed.
a trailer under those trees over there. Probably a caretaker out here. There's brick line thing.
Yep. Doctors and nurses' quarters. Cool. Yeah, I guess you can't. Oh, there's something written in Japanese.
And there's the road to go down.
Until the time, so my friends will stay. Here it is. Here's something written in Japanese with a toilet out here. A turlet. And I don't know what all's around it. Well, there's little things that probably the Japanese people have put here for in remembrance.
Mm.
That's it. Gonna keep going.
Let me get a still picture.
Okay. Unless you got a tank here, I probably thought I was nuts when I said, "Can I walk?" Buddhist temple.
Temple.
Right there.
On the opposite side from the Catholic Church.
Yep. I don't imagine any of them were Catholics. There might have been some missionaries converted those people years ago.
A lot of them had been over here for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, there were
Lot 12 garden.
probably the Christian ones would be more likely to come here in the first place. Wow.
6 garden. The trees are nice.
They're very nice.
I wonder what kind of trees they are.
I'll tell you the truth, Stu. Probably this was a better place to live than I lived during the war. Truthfully. Right during it and after it, we didn't have much more than these people. Of course, the difference was that we were of our own free will, and these people were stuck here. That's the bad part. And they were Americans. That's the bad part.
This is a big place.
It's a huge place. Manzanar. Bury my heart at Manzanar. I hope the road goes somewhere. We'll be out in the, warehouse area. All right.
There's the valley over there.
that they were put
The
there.
building that they're making into a museum, I don't know what it was, or if it, I don't think they...
There's a couple of barracks over there too.
Yeah. Those are probably, they look like they're up on stilts. They're probably keeping them there until they can put them on a slab.
They're probably the original ones.
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of people came here and stole the wood.
Yeah. Well, there probably were a lot of other barracks that didn't survive. There's a motor pool in the garage.
People took them apart, I'm sure, after the war.
Staff housing.
Yeah. They ride them, they staff housing.
And there's a block wall. Warehouse area again.
End tour. This is the end of it. There's the
Post office. Town hall. Let's see, stop. Rough roads, okay. I wanted to get a sign of something that said Manzanar, still picture.
Maybe there's something up here. Internal police section post. Manzanar Free Press.
Oh, that's, I want to get a picture of that.
Oh, that.
What is that?
I don't know.
Information? What if there are little booklets in that?
You want to get it?
Yeah.
We'll get one.
Okay.
Get it going here. This is the Manzanar War Relocation Center. We kind of went in and out, and now we're back again. This is kind of at the end of the tour. But
Okay.
that's it. All right. You wouldn't think there'd even be a town around here.
Yeah, we just turned off of Highway 395 after we went and had some Mexican food in Ridgecrest. We turned off on this little road and we're going up a little hill. We're going to see what we see up here. More desert. I think I'm going to a famous movie set.
A very famous movie set. Phil Courtney would love to be here with us to see the actual site, to trod the hallowed ground of Randsburg, California. We're coming into it.
I can just see the Walk of Fame right now.
You can see the homes are all contemporary.
Billy Bob Thornton and Ed Gale and Dave Adams.
That's right. That's right. We're all here. Living and breathing. Sweating. Doing whatever people do. And here we are coming into town. It's a beautiful town. You wouldn't even expect a town to be here, but it is here.
There's the sign, the official sign. Welcome to Randsburg.
Welcome to Randsburg. Here we are.
There's the monument.
It's got my picture
Monument
there.
to
Wait a minute, where's the town?
Don Calfa, I think.
Don Calfa. Oh. Things closed up here today?
It is.
What does it say?
15.
Private property, keep out. This is the town, right here. This is where he worked all the time. And one of these is where... Oh, that's the general store. That was my store.
That was your store.
And my store in the
It's closed. That's because you haven't been there to keep it running.
This is where we made my speech right here. And this is where the guy came flying out in the coffin from the bar. The joint.
All in the one mercantile.
Yeah.
Jim Curry.
This is it. This is it. I don't think you can go back out this way. We were set up all the way up there. This is such a fascinating place.
Where was the Don Calfa's mortuary, the place that...
Oh, that was the interior somewhere. I don't know where that was. Well, look at these homes. Just look at them. They all look like the Oxbow.
Yeah, those are miners' shacks.
They're all miners.
The Adamses. Yeah, that's our house, all right.
That's us. Look at these. There's a dog mad at us here. Charlie's Ore House. Antiques, jewelry.
Beanie's Claim.
Yeah, Beanie's Claim. Right up here, there's the Cottage Hotel right up here.
Yeah.
U.S. Post Office. The church looks new down there, doesn't it?
Everything's made out of tin or wood.
Where the hell are the... Oh, I think we were up here. We got to go out the way we came, though. Look at that old car.
Cottage Hotel.
Cottage Hotel, yeah. Burma Road. It's just a Burma Road.
There's the old
You heard
mine.
about it? Yeah, we were right here. Kept the honey wagons and everything all around here.
Right by the church.
Yeah, right by the church. Want to take another swim through town?
No, let's go back. I enjoyed it so much the first time. I can't wait to see it
There's a
again.
trailer there that's getting used,
Yeah.
well used. This is where you can buy a house a lot cheaper than most of California. Most of California,
26 Chevy, that truck.
most of California is expensive, but not here.
That's right. Look at there's a mine. It looks like it fell down the hill.
Yes, it does. Yep, that's it. And this is a place? What do you think of this place?
I'm glad I don't live here.
Classics. Isn't that Ron Classic?
Mm.
They all have an outside toilet there, but I think that there's a Longhorn Saloon.
There's the bank.
That's the saloon. See that?
Yeah.
Atlas
There's
Power.
Pruitt's Desert Supply and Service.
There's
They have enough supply places, but nobody has anything. So what are they supplying?
Well, in our case, they supplied us with a wonderful location.
Oh, look at that car.
Isn't that great?
1929, the same year as that
There's the front of the car.
I think this town is frozen in time.
Isn't it screwy? I mean, I never seen it.
There's a lovely hillside home up there
Beautiful home up on the hill.
with 2 outhouses.
Uh-huh.
One of them for summer, one of them
His
for
and
winter.
hers.
The summer one is air conditioned.
Look at them.
Goodyear service station.
Yeah, and this, we're coming down to the joint again. Now that's where they had the fight in the bar and they were playing that music, and I come up with a gun right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this was beautiful, man. This was beautiful.
So this is the real zombie town, huh?
This is Zombie Town, yes. Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. Oh, excuse me. There's a truck.
Probably in 1929, since they all seem
Probably.
to be 1929.
And here is a real lazy dog. Look at him. See him over here?
Yeah. He doesn't read the sign to keep out.
No, he doesn't care. He's got a rope around his neck. Look at him. He's on his last legs, but hey, so am I, you know. Now, how would you like to work here every night? And then
Rather be doing a movie here than living here during the
and
daytime.
then they start shooting. This is where I wanted to bring you, Sue. This is our retirement area.
There's the Randsburg
You know, we
Jail.
could buy one of these houses cheap.
I'm sure we could, and I hope you enjoy it there.
One of these here, you know, could be our own little retirement place. You know, there's the
Goodbye, Randsburg.
There it is, the Randsburg Jail.
So if they ever do a Chopper Chicks Return to Zombie Town,
Yeah, well, we could return here. It hasn't changed. Now, you know, you go up to Ridgecrest, everything has changed. This place, nothing has changed. I think that dog was there, you know. You tell your puppy that.
Okay, well, we're headed back to the Highway 395, and hopefully we'll be home in a little over 2 hours.
You see that little sign on the street?